Thanks, Dong Soap. Wow, that's so much brighter than the last screen. Alright. So if I hold right on the analog stick, it pushes time forward. As you probably surmised by watching the controls show up on the screen before. So they want me to now send us backward in time. And then we sit back down. Ah, but what was going on in this island before my treehouse crashed into it? I guess that was. So the stuff landed on that pedestal, and then it went up into the Halo sword. Okay. There's my ball. I guess we lock the ball into its previous pedestal now? I don't really have a lot that I can do other than press A to interact with things. So, for the most part, I guess I just have to find the right points to stop time. Or reverse it. Ah, we're doing the brothers' approach to narrative, it seems. No spoken dialogue. Got my lantern. Aw, they hold hands. That's cute. I've done it. I'm the greatest puzzle solver I've ever seen. Arena's room? Not sure I've heard that as a name before. How did I figure that one out? It was a lot of practice and thought, really. And holding right. It's okay. Every game's got to start with a tutorial of some sort. Oh, I get to keep the lamp frame this time. Our Harry Potter character is noticed. We've got a rocket with a ball inside. Oh. Go back. I'm sure this will not be affected by time. And then we plant it over here, where it will then make a bridge. Oh, that's a weird sound for light to make. So I'm sure we can infer various things about these characters based on the items we see around them. What's down in that? Oh, it's a cassette player. Some kind of floating thing I can't quite make out. Oh, is that? That looks like... What is that from? I want to say Hob. Those buffalo things. Was that Hob? You know what I'm talking about? We kept punching him in the head a lot. I'm thinking. I know I've seen that in something. It was... I wanted to say it was a Blizzard game for a second, but I don't think that was right. Oh, right, you gotta... Okay, so he handles the lever pulling, and she handles the transportation of lantern objects. Well, hang on just a second. Something's gone terribly wrong. Why is your flower blank?
Bless us. Bless us.
Well, I don't have the thing to fill it with, so I'm obviously gonna have to go backward. Maybe I can transport it across now? Wait, I need her, though. She's the only one that can handle it. There we go. I guess I didn't understand it worked like that. Oh, wait. We actually want that closed, because it just sucks it. Close? So I actually just created a trap for myself. Now I get it. What a highly comforting soundtrack this game has. Oh, rental van. Looks like it's crashed in a ditch on the side there. Soundtrack just really nicely fills up the whole space. I thought there would be more exposition in this. I really thought they would actually have spoken lines and stuff. I'm a little surprised that it went for the minimalistic approach. Probably for the best. Isn't she a little old to be playing with planes? Oh, I'm supposed to be holding right here? I did something. The music's very ambient. If you want me to turn it up more, I'm happy to. Oh, what's this? We're gonna pop out of this constellation? A little confused about what's happening right now. Yep, I think I just repeated a level by accident. Why did I do that? I didn't mean to. Exit to map. Okay. I don't think I understood that this was a level select. I didn't really know what was happening for a second, but now I get it. Okay, so their tree fort, how it has become some sort of little
Bless us.
Raft or something. Oh, there's hopping grass over there. Thank you very much, Paranoiac Pie, for gifting a sub to Falvalar. What are you? A little hopping cube. Oh, hey. Oh, excuse me. It looks like you could drop the lantern on top of it and then he can go and pick the thing up for you, maybe? Alright, so back up again. Now I've imbued the lantern. Now go back forward. Now take it. Thanks, buddy. What trials and tribulations await this cube ahead of us? Oh. So it's filling up a bucket. But to what end? Oh, it's a sucker in there. And what does this do? Opens the flower or closes it? Closes the flower. Alright, so now we gotta find a way to get an orb. Can I... Looks like he passes it again right there.
Bless us.
But then he doesn't come back... Oh, okay, I see. Here, you take that. Thank you for blessing us, J Blue, with your Twitch Prime. And then... I just have to go backward, and you'll go stand at that little station for me. Man, they weren't kidding when they were talking about left and right are your only options. Kind of amazing to think you could make a game out of such simple variables, right? And interact, I guess, as well. I guess if you get motion sick, this probably isn't the best game for you. The whole thing seems to revolve around spinning islands. What am I controlling? Time forward and back, like in Braid. Thanks very much, DeBlue. So look, I'm holding left, or rather right now. Characters are walking. because time is moving forward. Holding left, characters go backward, time is moving backward. So those are my controls, that plus interact. So I can take that orb. I don't want that flower to suck my orb away. So I've got to figure out a way to get the orb upstairs. Now I can give the lantern to the hopping cube. But for that to work, the positioning has to be right. Oh, you only interact with the one that's at the key point. So, It's generally going to be the girl with the lantern, but I guess at some points the guy can also pull levers. How does this work? It's a little framey right there for some reason. Can I put it down ahead of it somehow? No, that's not a thing. Alright, maybe if I keep walking, I'll get the light sucked away and I can do something afterward. Okay, there's a point that I could have used. So you take the lantern. I'm gonna go backward. Lantern's gonna appear over here with an orb. Go back forward again. And because it takes an alternate route, the black hole doesn't suck the thing away, and I get the orb. So that was a bit of an odd one, considering you had to just kind of lose the ball to find your way forward. That was a little trial and error. Seems like whenever these guys show up, you usually want to give them your lantern. But I could be wrong. You want it again? This looks like a two-step process. I think I'm supposed to get an orb and then carry it one point and not another. Oh, wait. Hang on. I think I want the lantern to stop at the secondary point down. Like right there. But I don't know how that's gonna work. Does it matter if I give it the orb now? Maybe it'll jump past the thing if I go this way. No, I don't know why that would have worked. Seems like we both perfectly avoid everything. Oh. Oh, because I gave it the lantern, I initially and immediately lost it. So at this one, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to take it. And then I give it back again, because it would have lost the orb to the flower up top. Yep, it goes far away, and jumps back over. So far, so good. Kind of a funny little game. It's not as complex as I thought it would be, to be honest, but maybe it just hasn't elaborated enough on its gameplay mechanics. Not yet, anyway. It's still quite early. Unless the game is, like, 20 minutes long, in which case it's not, but I don't think it is. Oh, right, we can take popsicles now. The classic laundry hanging constellation. Aunt Mito would probably appreciate that. Oh man, it looks like we've got a Wind Waker's Island's worth of things to explore here. Oh, what's this? Got window panes there, that's cool. What are you? Some kind of new friend? Oh, this is a boy lever. Pretty sure we want to go this way. Yep. You're gonna play Jenga, do it right. Thank you for using the boy lever. I'll take that. Oh, another boy lever coming up. Oh. Look at that. How creative. Now, do we need to close a flower or open a flower? Oh. Ah, okay, I see. We just need to change it once we're in the middle of it, then reset the Jenga, and then go the other way. Well, that's fun. I got an achievement for resetting the dominoes. Oh, I almost forgot to do the boy lever. There we go. Did you guys love dominoes when you were a kid? If I had enough money and time, I would have freaking set up those ridiculous, like, 10,000 setup ones. I couldn't get enough making stuff fall over. You preferred Papa John's. Not so much interested in playing the game of dominoes, but I love knocking them over. I like the purity of it just being a dominoes game, too, like, just strictly using those. Now they get into everything, you know, the full Rube Goldberg machines. The dominoes are just the beginning to trigger some marbles, and then that knocks over a bunch of, I don't know, dipping birds. You never know. Is that a Panasonic CDI? Oh, it looks like it's plugged into nothing. There we go. They had those domino rally sets when I was a kid. Those were great fun. They'd give you some pre-constructed pieces, and then you could use them. Does he press? There we go. You could use them to kind of set up your own custom domino thing. There's like a bridge where you could build between the struts of the bridge and then overtop it. Okay, so what do I want to do about that? Fast forward and rewind? I don't really have a choice whether to interact or not. So now it's unplugged, like, what's the difference? Or rather, plugged in. Yeah, it doesn't go any further. I doubt the point of that was to plug it in and then fast forward it and turn it back off. There's a game cartridge up there. Maybe we're supposed to get that. Oh no, there's already a game cartridge in the system. I had a family friend who owned a domino car and ran and automatically stacked dominoes. Oh, that's so cool. I would have been so jealous. I'm still a little bit jealous, to be honest. Oh no, that one fell in the water. That's sad. I feel like there's no variables here. What am I doing? She just kind of stands. I guess there's like a specific spot. Oh, I was just supposed to wait. Yep, got it. Now I feel dumb because that was kind of obvious. Would I consider playing Kentucky Route Zero once the final act comes out? Yeah, I'd prefer to play it at that point. If a game is, like, not super high on my priority list to want to get involved with... Oh, that's cool! Look at that. Also, look at that bird. What a silly bird. Oh! That's fun. I have to do the thing inside the game. Bird. I have to get the beetle. Yeah, get that beetle. Now, how do I get the lantern, though? The bird seems pretty excited, so I thought maybe I'd leave him right there. Oh, I see now. Okay. I got it. Streams usually go 3 hours. It's an hour per segment. And then... There we are. The bonus game is not set to a specific amount of time, so that one just goes until I'm done. Thank you, Crow. I like this level. This was my favorite so far. I forgot what I was going to say. I had a whole nother thing I was going to talk about. I like Super Silly Crow. Yeah, that's true, Pluto. Or, Annal's not bald by choice. So thank you to Pluto. Always happy to be here. Happy to have you. I sometimes will just play one game if it's really good, and I don't want to stop. I try to play all 3, but there's no guarantees. And if one's really, really bad for some reason, then we don't have to play the whole thing of that either. Alright, so he jumps all around the island. How in all of that are you going to get me a torch, though? Oh. I see. Well, somehow we're gonna have to get that without it falling down there.
Bless us.
Can I leave it
Bless us.
down below or somewhere in the air that would touch? Like right there? Yeah, okay, that's how you do it. A person, thank you very much for using your Twitch Prime here. Glad to have you. Hope you enjoy your emotes. Oh. I guess it's further away than I realize. It seems like it's clipping, like, straight back to one spot. Because I don't have control over it, like, being closer or further to the camera right here. Oh, I still have the lantern, you're right. Now I feel really stupid. Alright, well that would be why. I'm pretty sure it was actually sticking to that spot because it was meant to be there to catch the light. There you go. This is kind of like editing video in a weird way. Advancing timelines, trying to sync things up. It's kind of similar genre. Finding, you know, equilibrium between two chains of experience. Good to know. I was just curious because I used to watch a lot of your indie impressions, just sort of looking to get my fix. Yeah, this is kind of the Twitch version of that. Just a bit longer. And sometimes we find a game that's really, really good, I'll just play the whole thing. Okay, we've got diverging paths. It looks like some sweet caramel corn. I probably want to do that. Not sure where we're getting the next one from yet. Probably have to keep walking. Oh! Is there a little man in there? Hi. Oh yeah, there's a flower. Okay, where was the pull chain for that? Oh, it's up there. Ah, covered by the rug, of course. Can I get to it through there? Or maybe I have to use the thing to hold it open, actually. Yeah, I don't know if the popcorn is going to be savable, but I'll try and get my light anyway. So I want to stop it, like, right here. Oh, look at that. It is physics enabled. What a delightful little puzzle. I quite like that. Yeah, blinded by the white, I might actually just go even further in this direction. I'm finding this type of thing to be a lot more fulfilling. So I've been very happy to do the Sunday streams. Do I think Hafu and I have any market overlap? Probably a little, but I don't know how much. Oh wait, how do I get to it now? If we had enough, it would show up on... There it is. No, that's the first one. On the analytics page, it shows like your top 5 most shared viewership. Oh yeah, I've got to catch it in the air now. Okay. I think I want to be like here, maybe? Sure. Sorry, I keep confusing myself because I'm talking and then forgetting what I was trying to accomplish. I think I should just hit the one that was close to me here. Or does... I forget who has to have the lantern. Well, I guess she always carries it. So I think she waits for him to come up and then they can both go? Yeah, okay. Got it. Are you excited for new Lethal League? Yeah, for sure. I just hope that the online works better on this one. The bit that I've seen looks pretty snazzy. This game is so, like, spacey and chill that it's making me sleepy, even though it shouldn't be at all. Oh, that's nice. They're having fun playing video games, throwing popcorn at each other. That's a strong reaction for a bit of popcorn. Yeah, I saw the trailer. It must have been a heavy popcorn kernel. Or they're not on Earth and gravity's super strong. Or maybe it's not corn, maybe some kind of alien kernel. Weighs 6 pounds. She actually just murdered that boy. You want me to walk on that cloud? That doesn't seem like a thing people can do. He seemed a bit perplexed by it as well. Are we... We're really Braid now, huh? That's a very Braid move. That's a very Braid move. Oh! It locked me in. Yeah, I don't know how excited I was for the new Death Stranding trailer. It still didn't really show much of anything. I mean, another demon. That's pretty cool. Whoa! Check this out. I knew it. It was begging for it. I sawed through time. Am I gonna have to walk through the fog wall? Okay, that's gonna suck away. There's no jumping man this time, though, so I don't think I have an out. Unless both of these are controlled by the same one? I wouldn't know, because I don't think I can see the other one from here. Nope, it's not. Hi, Land of Eden. Thanks for coming by. Ah, I think I was supposed to use this one first. Oh, but it's got clouds on it. Do I need the lantern light to make the clouds go? Oh, that's why it was one way. So it's not that it's actually one way, it's that I had a light which affected the cloud. So I need a lantern light there. Oh, and now I can't go back. Alright, that's a kind of a clever new mechanic to put in. Not sure I get how we do this yet, but I'll keep looking around. Oh, wait. I just solved it. There's just a ball here. Okay. There was a whole puzzle there that I hadn't worked out, and that was not even a puzzle. Okay. Yeah, maybe that was just tutorial. That's true. Gotta pick up some ice cream? Nice. I hope you get a good flavor. I want like a coconut fudge ice cream, even though I don't know if that's even a thing. I guess I want it to taste like Almond Joy, but without the almonds, which makes it mounds. Because I can't eat almonds. Alright, so we got Paint Boys jumping around. The new season of Walking Dead may go unfinished. Oh, I hadn't heard that. If you mean that it's only supposed to have 4 chapters, I think it was meant to have 4. Okay, so there's 3. I can choose which one I want to send it off on. So I'm supposed to follow it back based on the splats of paint to find out where it bounces. And the lavender looking, I guess you'd call that lavender. It's a little brighter than lavender, but I think that seems to be where we go. Oh, the voice actor. Yeah, the lever I didn't pull doesn't seem to be interactive for some reason. I can't touch it. Yeah, there you are. Okay, so I don't think it's any of that. I guess it has to be that one, then. I don't follow yet. Oh. Okay. Wait, none of them go to that island? Oh, there it is. It just took a really weird path. Doesn't that kind of defeat the point? Oh, it's because you see the last thing it splattered into for paint, so it would have been that. Okay, I see now. Isn't it weird, though, that Telltale could go from having all of these huge IPs to then just basically disappearing? Like, they must have been losing money for a while, but it's so strange that there was no real warning. And not that I'm, like, the most connected, but I didn't hear anyone talking about this. It just was kind of all of a sudden, bam. I mean, Game of Thrones is freaking huge. Minecraft is freaking huge. Just those two by themselves. Okay, so now I have to pick one of these. Yeah, I guess they really want to make sure you understand the mechanic. Well, I wasn't watching. I guess I'll just pick one at random and then go watch the paths again. Or do all of these even jump? Oh, there it goes. Oh. Which one was that? It's like a shell game. Alright, I followed it. It's the second one from the left. Yeah, I'm not trying to have a discussion necessarily about what you think about the quality of the games. I was just saying I was surprised. Oh, did I screw up? Yeah, I guess I did. I was looking at the wrong one still. Oh, I think it's sneaky. It jumps away when you're not looking at it. I guess it's a blue one, but it wasn't that one. Is there a second blue? Bots. Can I give it to this one here? This one has no paint. I don't think it's this one. Or does that one not even move? I think that one just stays still the whole time. Yeah, hence why it's got no paint. Okay, stupidest decision. So that one goes to blue. You can't see it jump out of the blue. I guess I'm gonna presume it's... Oh wait. Blue? And then it's just gone. Unless it's that one that went down to the bottom right. Which now it's lavender. Come on, man. Can't see. Well, I guess that would make it the second to the right then. All right. We can move on. That's a fairly clever puzzle. Not sure what I was supposed to do when it went off screen. I mean, you're obviously supposed to follow the splats, but I couldn't see when it jumped. It's a good thing they made the music so contemplative and peaceful because, you know, a lot of the game is really just going in a circle around the island. Yeah, I like it. Very chill game. Might be a bit on the easy side, ultimately, I don't know. A game about 1 out of 100 that drop onto an island. The individual story of one person in a battle royale game. Yeah, that'd make a Telltale game, alright. Alright, boy lever. Ah. So boy lever drops. Do we get on? Yeah, you get that. Now, do I want to take it, or do I want to keep raising it? Let's see. Oh, and it looks like the elevator keeps going up. So I could presumably just do the same thing a second time. Oh, there's also a block on the right. Now what happens if I keep walking? Looks like there's a cloud I'm gonna need a light to get through, as well as a switch. I kind of wish there was a go even faster option. So actually, yeah, same exact puzzle again, just lower it all the way down. I like how all these devices are cobbled together out of actual items. Although I do wish the rope actually moved, but that's a little pedantic of me. I need a Spotify playlist of this soundtrack. Something calming to fall asleep to. How am I supposed to hit that lever then? Oh, I guess he can get across, but I can't. No. Oh, am I supposed to raise the cinder block so I can pass it over there? Oh. How did that work? Did she hop down? Oh, wait, can I put it right here? She's staring at it. No? Oh, maybe I just have to put it back onto the lift and then lift it all the way up or something? Okay. Just leave that there. Now we can hit this lever. And that opens a black hole. Why do I want that? Hey, Matt Sear. Welcome in. Why do I want a black hole? Does that perform some other unintended function? Oh, to take it back away when I need to get through the final bit. That's why. Okay, so let's get the lamp first. And the part that I want it positioned at, is it all the way up or here? I think it's just after this wall. Oh, look at that. She's looking up at it now. Right, so we just needed it to cross the bridge together is all. Makes sense.
Bless us. Bless us.
What do we need this? Oh, one more time for the final. Okay, that's an iterative puzzle. That's respectable. Then we can go back and grab it from the... Hey! You dongle. Why don't you just take me down? Shooby Booties, thank you very much for blessing us with your Twitch Prime. Works for me. This is a very calming, pleasant game. Very specific type of game. I think you gotta be in the right mood for it. I wonder what's gonna happen when all the puzzles come together. Is it gonna form some kind of a meta-narrative and tell a story? It probably is. Seems a little easy. Again, we're still pretty early in it, I think. Yep, it's them bringing stuff up to the fort they built. We're just coming up on an hour now. Do you want me to do another one, or you want to move on to the next game? Oh, this one has an Apple II in it. I'm kind of curious why it has that. Or how it makes usage of that. There's also an abacus, I think? Is that a... I think that's an abacus. Oh, you're tired of it? Okay. Just having a sip of my drink. Yeah, hopefully the next one wakes me up a little bit. And I don't mean that to put the game down, it's very calming. It's very calming. It's both sides of the same thing. Oh, I really like that adorable fox. Rose Guard. Raise 3. From the level select, this looks like halfway. Oh, can you tell? Oh yeah, I guess you can, huh? Yeah, it might be. Like maybe another 4 or 5 levels. I can't really see what's going on in the middle, so... Also, I'm not sure which ones are single islands or what. Raise Fire's good emotes. Yeah, apparently. Very cute. Alright, fair enough. This has been The Gardens Between. Very cute game, very calming, very pretty to look at. Excellent music. Might be a little bit on the expensive side. $17.99 on sale since it just came out. Normally $20. I mean, it's certainly worth it production value-wise. It's just, I don't think you're going to get a lot of impulse buyers at that price point. And I think you're going to need a few of them. It's such a specific type of puzzle game. It's charming, and I think it deserves that price. But you really have to target those consumers properly, and I don't know, it's so niche a market, right? Like when Braid was brand new, everybody wanted to play it because there really wasn't much else like it, and now we've got a lot of games with time rewind stuff. Regardless of how charming the narrative is, how calming the music is, how pretty the visuals are, it just unfortunately doesn't get to stand out as much, and that's not the game's fault, it's just the way the times are. But it's a very simple use of these variables in a kind of effective, clever way. So I like it, I would recommend it, but I would recommend it specifically to people who are very specifically interested in this type of puzzle game, which unfortunately I think is a fairly narrow market. Now, the market's not too saturated for indie games, it's just saturated for some specific things. And even still, I hope people still continue to play them. And I hope that the general sentiment amongst people is not now indie games are getting tired, like as a general statement. Because I kind of feel like sometimes that might be the case, that people are just kind of more content to just pick one thing they really like and just go really in hard on it. I think it's still pretty cool to just see all the varieties of different creative solutions people come up with for whatever idea they've got. Anyway, I like the game. It's pretty nice. Maybe a little bit expensive, but if you like this kind of puzzle game, you'll probably like this too. All right. Let us go to our next selection. Honestly, the hour flew by. I really wasn't paying much attention to the clock, and then first time I looked, it was already an hour past, so they certainly did that right. And the quiet exposition is generally a nice thing, too. I think most people prefer that. Which is why I even get more surprised now when developers double and triple down on having tons and tons and tons of text. Which, again, is not inherently a flaw, but it just alienates some people is all. So we're going to switch over to The King's Bird. And if you like pretty visuals, I think you won't be disappointed by that one either. I want to play more Bard's Tale 4 also. I was quite enjoying that. I got to see a lot of other people play it for that bounty now. Seemed like mixed reactions from everybody. Like, nobody really had the same reception of it. Which I'm not sure how to take that, really. Oh, like 17, maybe? Oh, yeah, this is super pretty already. Sorry, I'm getting the screen capture up as fast as I can. There's a button you can press to just capture whatever's in front of you. It just hardly ever works, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I saw it, Rafa. It's okay. It doesn't really show us much about gameplay, but it kind of hints at some gameplay without showing it again. Wow, there's a lot of games that start with The Kings. Isn't that lovely? Oh yeah, it does look a bit like Lapis, doesn't it? I was gonna say Pearl, but then again, everything's blue. Yeah, a guy with a golden face. That's right. Just let me know if I need to up the audio at all. Right now, it's just a little instrumental sting playing ad infinitum. They're waiting for me to jump. That's why it's doing that. Seem loud enough? Alright, nobody's saying anything. It's probably good. Whoa! I certainly am flying. Look at that fountain thing in the background. Oh no, the wall! The cage found me again. And I, Lapis, will live on the moon. Oh, butts. I had the world to explore, but only 2 dimensions of it. This art style needs a specific name. I find myself asking this kind of question all the time. Every way that I try and describe it always feels slightly lacking. Like, I need a couple more perspective points of different art styles that I can name to then depart from. Hercules aesthetic. Oh, wait. Can I stick to the ceiling? That's weird. Whoa. Oh, is this just... I guess we're just doing proper platforming at this point. Fair enough. This is like N+ all of a sudden. She's very acrobatic. Let me just slide. Maybe a little dust force. Is it, maybe slightly framey? I hit A. Bloom, full screen, VSync is on. I would have guessed that it would have been not on, but it is. Simulated effects quality. I want to know what that means. Oh, sorry about the pointer. I'm going to turn simulated effects quality all the way up, because I want to know. Is it noise? think there's noise. I can't quite tell. Well, we can climb things with the greatest of ease. We've got a wall jump. That's very graceful. Oh, right trigger plus jump to climb up. Yep, we can dust up the wall. Not really sure what the simulated effects thing did. Unless, yeah, that had to have been full. It's got a bar now. Oh, you can get a little bit of momentum from those corners. That's cool. Excuse me. Is this too framey for you guys? Is this coming across kind of weird? Whoa. Looks fine. Okay. I think it's just not running at consistent 60 or something. It's just catching my eye a bit is all. Well, this is cool. I don't know if this is like the way I'm meant to be going, but I found my way up. What's this? It's very grand visuals. Yeah, oh, I got one of those. I don't have the other way. Oh, simulate affects the trail behind you doesn't seem to be as full. Oh, that I really wasn't looking at that, which is kind of silly now that you mention it. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Probably like a fluid dynamic simulation. How's that? I can't really still tell if it's all that much. No, I guess it is a bit longer now. If I'm watching at 30 frames, not 60, would I even notice a dip? Oh, how does that work? Okay, so I'm streaming at... Okay, let's check Fraps first, because I don't want to assume it might not be going at 60, and I just have convinced myself of this. Alright, it's decided to frame capture OBS. I don't know what to make of that. That's the wrong thing, Fraps. I think the quick answer is I'm not entirely sure. Sorry. I could go through a series of ideas in my head that may result in some kind of conclusion, but they're probably not necessarily all completely informed. Steam has an FPS counter. How do you get to that again? Is there a hotkey? Fraps was always so fickle, it would just decide sometimes not to click on the right thing. Instant Steam settings. In-game. Ah, here it is. I was just staring at it for a while and couldn't see it for some reason. Sorry. I believe I might have had another setting on that contradicts it. No, it's enabled. Do you have to relaunch the game or something? Doesn't seem to be there. Okay. So be it. No worries. I don't know how worked up you guys get about frame rates. I won't be upset if you do get worked up about them. I think that's entirely valid. Can I launch and then jump? No. Oh, capture froze. That might have something to do with it. Have I made a terrible mistake? Oh, here we go. I think it just likes window capture a bit better than game capture. That might also make it look a bit smoother too, I don't know. I also need to update OBS. I found out there is just recently a fairly big update, and I do not have it yet. And for some reason, the updater does not seem to work within the program. Oh, there's like a creepy cave over here. Where the actual heck am I going, man? I'm just all over the place. I think they're just really getting you into the idea of